Welcome to Lesson 6.5, Add and Subtract Fractions. The essential question for today is, how can you use a common denominator to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators? For our first problem, we are going to add 5/12 and 3/8. Our strategy is going to be to create equivalent fractions so that we may have a common denominator in which to add the numerators. To find the common denominator, I'm going to add 12 plus 12, which equals 24. And down below, I'm going to add 8 plus 8, which equals 16, plus another 8, which also equals 24. Therefore, 24 is the least common denominator of 8 and 12. Next, I'm going to multiply 12 times 2 to equal 24. And up above, I'm going to multiply 5 times 2 to equal 12. Remember, 2 divided by 2 equals 1 whole. Below, I'm going to multiply 8 times 3 to equal 24, and up above 3 times 3 to equal 9. 3 divided by 3 is 1 whole, which supports the identity property. Now that we have equivalent fractions and a common denominator of 24, we're now ready to add. So we'll add the numerators, 10 and 9, which is equal to 19. And place that sum over the denominator of 24. So 19/24 is our solution. For subtracting fractions, I'm going to use the same strategy to subtract 1/4 from 9/10. Our first step is to be able to find a common denominator. So I'll add 10 plus 10, which is equal to 20. And then 4 divides into 20. Therefore, 20 is our least common denominator. Next, I'm going to create equivalent fractions by multiplying 10 times 2, which equals 20. What I do on the bottom, I do on the top. 9 times 2 equals 18. Below, 4 times 5 equals 20. 1 times 5 equals 5. Now that we have created equivalent fractions and we have a least common denominator, also known as the LCD, of 20, we can now subtract 5 from 18, which gives us a difference of 13 over 20. So 13/20 is the difference between 9/10 and 1/4.